Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9. Oh no, that's not it. So, in the last episode we got this set up, and we got infinite power to it. You might have noticed in my thumbnail though, because I always take my thumbnails after the video, that this is actually offline. So I say infinite power, and then it's offline. And that is purely because, if you look in here, when I upgraded the golden furnace, there we go. It didn't, yeah, the pipe was like, you're a new block, haha, and then it got rid of the output right there, so, whoopsie. Oh, that's not where I meant to put you. I mean, you could stay there to be fair, but nah, let's put you there. Cool, so, last episode, we went, oh cool, you can see stuff through here. Can I grab like this out, and then, you can right click on the controller, storage controller, that's awesome. It puts everything in there, as long as it's in these barrels, I'm guessing. The barrels do upgrade, by the way. So barrel. There you go. So we can make like an iron barrel, and it's got more storage, and so on and so on. It goes all the way up to netherite, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there you go. Weird. They've not added a smithing table recipe for this yet, because smithing table is like different, right? It's got an extra slot in it and everything. Cool. Okay. Anyway, yeah, as I said, last episode we got infinite power for this. We set up this storage controller. I think there's a few new mods installed, and one of the big ones is, again, if you type in iron, @iron. I don't know what it is about everyone putting iron in their mod names. It's quite funny. We've got iron jetpacks. So this is probably a really good way of traveling. The only issue that I can think of is, how do we get wireless charging? Because obviously Flux Networks has not been updated yet. If I click over onto the other screen, I've got all of the updates. I'm on version 0.0.12, so just one more version since the last episode, which is pretty decent. So we've got additional lights, Snowy Spirit, don't know what that one is. Void Totem, Mahao Sukai is in the pack. Hey, Mahao Sukai. @Mahao. There we go, so we can get our Morgan back. And it does say in brackets in the changelog that expect balancing later. So that does mean don't expect to have that cap on the Morgan. So if you are going to make it and you want to be OP, you might as well make it now, or try and make it as soon as possible, because they might nerf it. And if they nerf it, but you've already got your Morgan and it's got the cap of like 10,000 damage, you keep your Morgan with 10,000 damage. It's just the way that Mahao works, right? It's like this initial, or innate cap, sorry, not initial, this innate cap is like bound to the weapon itself. So if you change the config so it's like only 200 damage can the Morgan do, yeah, it doesn't like update your Morgans that have an innate cap of 10,000, if you know. Yeah, so a lot of people had that on, I think, All the Mods 8. Yeah, when I did my All the Mods 8, I made my Morgan before they nerfed the Morgan, and a lot of people were asking why. Well, I've thrown loads of Nether Stars in there, and my innate cap is like 200. What the heck's going on? So anyway, yeah, there's something for some people to go for. I'm actually going to skip the Morgan because I don't know. I always end up getting a Morgan, right? And I want to try out different weaponry, because there's a lot of different weaponry that we could try. There's a load in Mahao though, so we might have to do a bunch of Mahao stuff. There's the weird dimension from Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, which I would. It's called the Reality Marble. Yeah, I might start using that a little bit. I don't know how it works particularly. Maybe we try it out on a Wither at some point. Anyway, what else we got? We got the Elytra slot. So that means, I think, in the curios, we've got an Elytra slot somewhere. Oh, maybe we don't. Maybe that's the back slot. Weird. Not sure. Anyway, we've got choice theorems overhauled villages. Cool. I think that just adds like a bunch to villages, right? We do need to go find a village at some point because I kind of want to get into putting some enchants on my tools, right? And that would be really good if we can... Oh, we also need that villager with the brewing stand. If you put a brewing stand down, there's a chance that the villager in question, I can't remember, is it a cleric? I think it's cleric, will give you ender pearls for emeralds. So, yeah, we might have to do a bit of villager stuff to get some ender pearls because we are drastically low on ender pearls, and I would love to use some ender pearls for... Hold shift. Extends range distance. Oh, okay. Weird. Anyway, yeah, I would love to get some ender pearls so we can make a few bits and bobs. I mean, there's a wireless charger. We could set up a wireless charger for our jetpack, but we'd still need to come home. You know what I mean? That does remind me. Set home. Oh, hello. Oh my god, I can't type today. There you go. I'm actually not going to do it here. I'll do it like right here. I always like to do it relatively close to my my terminal. So /set home, and I'm going to try and not use my home command. If it's if I'm really far away, right? If I'm like, I don't know, like over here somewhere, and the only way for me to get back is to walk back, then I might use my /home just to speed up progress, right? But I'll try not to use it because I used it quite a lot, and it is a cheat in the end, isn't it? Doing a home. So if you do /home now, I don't know why it makes me look down like that. That's weird. It puts you back in this position right here, which is super useful. You can also do a /back, and that'll take you to where you did your last /home. Or if you died, it will take you right back to your grave. But we do have the keys, so we can add a ender pearl to a key, and if you hold right click, it will teleport you there straight away as well. Anyway, moving on, we've got security craft as well. This is a mod I did not really play with. Security craft, yes. Not entirely sure what this one does, if I'm honest. Other than, you know, it locks down some blocks so only you can edit them. I'm not entirely sure if that's, like, useful in a single player world. And it wasn't particularly useful in our multiplayer server either. But other than the fact that a few people set up little turrets, and when people would fly past their base, they get shot at, which was kind of funny. Anyway, yeah, so security craft is in here. I should really look into it. I'm going to have a look into it, I think, after this episode. Yeah. And then the last one is dim storage is in here. So dimensional storage. So yeah, we've got all of these things. This might actually be a good idea. But it is kind of expensive on iron. That's the only thing. I think we might just do this. Might be a bit easier. Cool. All right. Well, what are we going to do today? I did say last episode that I would do a little bit more with bees. Getting loads and loads of stuff right here. It's not bad. I might stick that in there. I might actually set up a breeder this episode, and we'll get a couple more. Like, we've got the quartz bee right here, and we could do with more crystalline bees, couldn't we? I mean, we could just stick down the quartz nest. Also, I did want to try if I get a couple of honey treats. And where's all? Oh, are they in my backpack? Yeah, there they are. So if I get some honey treats and I stick these down, for example, still doesn't work. I'm not entirely sure why. They might have changed it so the slime. Where is it? Oh, it doesn't even show up. Is it not called that? Oh, it's a slimy nest. Okay. It does say use honey treats to attract some slime bees. That's very strange. Not sure why that's not happening. These are slimy nests. I was going to say, imagine if they were slime blocks and I didn't notice. Okie dokie. Well, in that case, yeah, I'm going to set up a breeder, I believe, and then we'll breed some more of these iron bees. And I should probably upgrade the centrifuge. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Upgrade the centrifuge and make it a powered centrifuge. Because, to be fair, why don't we just put in speed upgrades in this? I'm not sure. Anyway, all I know is we can actually get rid of this now. I should probably go and get some... yeah, I should probably go get some better tools as well at some point. Let's stick these in here. It's kind of my wood chest right now. Interesting. Right, anyway. Yeah, so breeder, I think it's kind of easy to make. Breeder. Oh, hello. It's not that easy to make because we do need to make one of these bee upgrades. And for that, we need a honey treat, some emeralds, and a diamond. And I believe that's my last diamond. But we do have emeralds. I don't remember where I got those. I think I got it from a chest. I think exploration is in our future, if I'm honest. And I do have honey treats as well, right? Yeah. Let's make one of those. Hey. Make it count. 1, 2, 4. What? I've got an absolute butt ton of honeycomb right now, so that's awesome to see. By the way, this mod is in here, so if you hover over something, you see I've got a 2x2 crafting right here. If I were to press K, it compresses. So that's pretty decent. And then I think the last thing is if we grab like some of these. Oh, it has to be flowers. Oh, thank goodness that I've got these up here. It always throws me off. There we go, we got the bee upgrade. Perfect. And now, I'm really glad I got these then, because we need that. And I'm glad I didn't smash all these down. Now, the only annoying thing about this breeding chamber is it takes a bit of power, I believe. If we stick it down, you can see energy on the side here. So, I might have to set up a new generator for this, specifically for this, which is fine. Did I put all of my clay in here? That's the question. No, I didn't. Also, how do I make it so I'm not... Like, when I click out of this, it's not letting me go out of it. Ooh, I can make it a bit bigger. I like that. Sync with JEI. Oh, there you go. Use JEI. Search in tooltips. Clear JEI screen on open. Cool. Okay, I think that's fine. Right. So I'm gonna make a new. I think a new iron furnace for now. I don't know if I've got enough gold for... No, I don't. I definitely... Oh, maybe I do. Wait. I'm one short, I think, right? Let's have a look. Gold furnace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I've got literally just enough to make another gold furnace. Sweet. And then we need a bunch of diamonds to upgrade it to diamond, and then a bunch of emeralds, etc., etc. I know a few people have already got like the netherite furnace and stuff, and there is no higher option right now than the netherite furnace because the Aldemodium furnace is not in this yet. But I fully expect that to be in there. What? I don't know where that came from. Sorry. There's a nether gold nest. Oh, I'm gonna have a look at nests now. Oh. Tangent time. Tangent. Bumblebee. Ooh. What do these ones give you? It doesn't say. Interesting. Okay. There's a bamboo nest. That doesn't give you anything right now. Or a mahogany. Or a cherry. Cherry is the new wood, I think, is added with 1.20.1. Oh, cool. They're expanding, though. What the heck's that? Oh, that's chicken nest. Never mind. Ah, right. Anyway, right. Let's get back to the task at hand, I suppose. I'm going to make myself an iron furnace, make the upgrade and everything for it to be a generator. And then I'll probably set that up over here. Maybe I'll set it up right here. Oh, and I'm going to make some hopper botany pots as well. And do what we did last episode. So, I'll meet you back when I am finished. Okay, I've done nothing yet. I just wanted to point out, I keep getting that pop-up every time I get anything. It keeps popping up saying, you've unlocked new recipes. So, what I'm going to do is do this command. /give-player star. And I think that will give me all the recipes so I don't see that pop up anymore. Never mind. Maybe it's if I put my player in there, so Pilpoh. Hey, there we go. Unlocked all of the recipes, and that way I don't see that over and over and over. I'm not a big fan of the recipe book. I know why it's in here, it's because of console players, right? But yeah, not a big fan of it for some reason. It's just, yeah. How do I? Yeah, you can get rid of it. Nice. Anyway, I'm going to get back to it. So, I've basically set the same thing up that I've got for over there. I think this is a bit overkill, to be fair, with the gold furnace and everything. But I've changed it up a little bit. We don't have the, whatchamacallit, on the bottom. These are growing, right? It looks like they're growing. I think they're growing. Anyway, we don't have the chests on the bottom. And we're just going to see if we can pull out the side, basically. Because I don't know if that's a thing. Might not be. Might have to do it from the bottom. If we do have to do it from the bottom, I will change it. I'm just waiting for these to grow. Looks like we have to do it from the bottom. That's a pain. Yeah, because that's not going into here. I definitely checked this to the bottom for fuel input this time. So, yeah, let's do that instead then. Which should be fine. In fact, what we can do is we can disable all of these. And then we can just do this, turn it on, this, turn it on. In fact, if I do this, it'll be easier. Do one of those, stick it in. There we go. Now that's working. Cool. Nice and tidy. Love it. Right. I think the next thing we're going to want to do is if we grab... What was it, the bee that we wanted? It was the... Not the chocolate mining bee, it was the other mining bee. Ashy mining bee, there we go. This one's got better stats, so we should probably use this. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to use this one, and... I think our crystalline bee is over there, isn't it? So we should probably try and nab the crystalline bee out of there. It should be alright, we'll just do this. Ooh, that's a point. I also need the rest of my bee cages because we use these for the bees. Right, I'm going to have a sleep. They'll pop out. I'll go grab the crystalline one. Here we go. Just woken up. There you are. Thank you very much. So, I also need flowers for these. That's a good point. I'm going to do this. So I'm going to leave one rose bush because I know we're going to need that. And if we put the ashy mining bee and the crystalline bee, you can actually pick. This button doesn't work yet. Okay, so you have to take this one out, put it back in, and then it will tell you which bee you're going to get. Copper. Ooh, I could do with a copper bee. Okay, that's started now. It doesn't show that it started right there, but it has started. Look, you can see it just ticked over. I forgot how long this is going to take. Oh dear. Why have you stopped? Are these things just not quick enough right now? Maybe I didn't get a good amount of wood out of those. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We should have enough power to finish this one off at least. I hope. If not, I'll put some more something in here. More wood or something. Yeah, once this one pops out, we'll get a copper bee. And if we have a look at copper bee, I think the pollinating flower for it is just some copper. So we'll make a block of copper. Oh, or a lightning rod. Or the ores. Interesting. We could literally go grab an ore for this little dude. My plan, by the way, is I'm going to get 2 of these bees right here. 2 copper bees. in the bee cages. So we could actually leave this for a little while, let it do its thing, and then we'll come back and we'll have 2 copper bees. And then instead of using the crystalline and the ashy, we can breed the 2 copper bees together and get more copper bees, if you know what I mean. And after that's done, I'm going to take this one out, put it back in until we get an iron bee again. And then what I can do is nick the iron bee from over here and breed the new iron bee with this iron bee. Saying that though, these do need to grow up, don't they? So they start off as child. So we do need to put them down for a little while until they've grown up. But we could be really mean and literally stick them in a little box so they don't go into their hive, meaning that they become adult even quicker. Or we feed them loads of like lavender and that reduces the amount of time that they've got to grow, if you know what I mean. Anyway, what else are we going to do today? I think I might actually properly set up my storage. I think that's a good idea. So I think everything needs to be connected, if I'm not mistaken. So we could move this to maybe over here and then do drawers. Not drawers, we could do these barrels, like going, snaking up and around. That would look kind of cool. And we can use white barrels as well. If we've got any... We don't have that many bone meal, do we? Is there any good way of getting bone meal? That's the undergarden, I suppose. That doesn't really help. I'm not going to spend my emeralds on it. Excellent. All right. Okay, we can make 6 at least. I'll tell you what, we'll hold off on that. I can always come back and dye the barrels, from what I've seen. Okay, that is completely dyed, so that means I have to mine all of this. Anything on top? There is. That's still going. This one is the one that was damaged from the beginning, and it's still going. Whereas these ones were chipped, which is the higher version of it. Right, I think I need some more resources, if I'm honest. So we are going to make a hammer. So this is the hammer template. And what I ideally want to get is an obsidian one, because I know it's got like a ridiculous amount of durability. That's kind of what we're going for, right? Is durability, but don't have enough obsidian for that. So, because it's cheap, I might... we make it out of deep slate cobble? Oh, we can. That makes just a stone hammer. If I'm not mistaken, this is like a 3x3 miner. I could be mistaken though. Let's give it a go, I suppose. And I also need to grab... oh crap, where did I put it? This is going to be awkward if I can't find my crude... this thing, crude repair kit. It's in my backpack. Oh, it is. There it is. Lovely. You can do that, by the way. If you double click down here, it makes this highlighted. And then you can type something in, like pick, and it will just highlight your pickaxes, for example, or pipe. It will just show you the things with pipe in the name. So this one's pipe wrench, so it will show you that as well. But we do something like boat, and it will only show you the boat. That's super useful if you've got loads of these like chests and you want to look through. So let's say we're looking for redstone. You can do that. Nothing in there. These are highlighted. That's redstone lamp, right? So makes sense. Anyway, let's pop down into the mine. Let's not go too far because I want to get iron. I don't actually need iron, do I? I kind of need some diamonds. Right, I'll meet you down at the bottom. Right, here we go. First hammer that we're going to use. Looks like it's doing a 3x3. It's not quick though, is it? I mean, I didn't expect it to be quick, if I'm honest. It's quicker on this, but that's because it's not deep slate. Durability is not bad. Ah, I always hate when this happens. You have to stick that there. Did I ever change my... Brightness, bright. There you go. That's for you guys, obviously. And it's kind of scary down here. Unfortunately, thinking about it, it's probably easier to do the old Ultimine stuff. There was a suggestion. I can't remember who it was that made it on the flipping heck. Yeah, this is going to be a thing, innit? Yeah, there was a suggestion to remove Ultimine. I know everybody would riot if that was actually put in, because, I mean, even I rely on Ultimine most of the time. But that could be a thing, removing Ultimine. If you want to do it, you can do it yourself, I suppose. I forgot Ultimine was in here now instead of what we had previously, which is that tunneling. No, what was it called? It was called Multi-Mine, which is slightly different. Okay, not a bad haul. I mean, we got quite a lot of redstone and lapis right there, which is always good. But we didn't get much ores, I suppose, but I think that's okay. Yeah, look at that. 14 already, and there's only one iron bee in there. That's absolutely mental. This... There we go. We've got 2 copper bees. Perfect. And this probably just got some more wood. Let's just convert that real quick. That'll take a bit longer to get through. So if we take the crystalline out, put it back in. Must be a really low chance to get the iron bee. Because it did take us quite a while. It took us, what, like 5 bees to get the iron bee? There's the iron bee. Oh, yes. Okay, this just seems mean. We trapped them in there. Oh, poor little bees. It's fine, they'll grow up soon. And then, if we open this up, we can see. Yeah, that's quite a long time. How long is that? That's like 20 minutes, I think? Flipping heck. Does this remind anyone of The Witcher? You know, when the horse would just spawn on the roof? Make sure there's nothing out here. Oh, bones. We could do with those. Thank you. See what you've got to offer, my friend. Oh, there's a bee right there. How do I get you down? I have to get some... Okay, let's just nick this wood right here. What have you got to offer me? Bumblebee spawn egg. Okay, never mind. I thought it was going to be a decent one. You can use the bumblebee to fly around, to be fair, because you can put a saddle on it, from what I remember. Nah, it's fine. Okay, I've ripped up this entire area, and I don't know the range on this thing. Hopefully it's an infinite range, right? And all of these barrels will just be connected. I am going to lob it there like that. Now, unless I have a barrel like right next to it, I don't know how this is going to work, if you know what I mean. It doesn't say that it can see any of the stuff. So I do that. It now says 13 dirt. Okay. It doesn't seem to have a big range. No! Oh, okay. All of my plans have been a little scuppered. I should look this up, actually. I'm going to go look on the sophisticated storage, or Google it, I suppose. See how far the range is on the storage controller. Strange. It does say... I do have one in this corner, right? It says 12 blocks. I've got one right there, so it should connect via this one. It's definitely not 12 blocks, is it? Like one underneath this, there's one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe they haven't updated their documentation yet. Interesting. What about if I nick this and I plonk it like... I don't know, right here. You can see the stuff that I put in this barrel. What about this one? Oh, this is going to be confusing. Definitely doesn't see that one. And that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 away. They must have reduced the range on it. Which is a bit of a poo. I do know that there's a... Wait, is there a functional storage barrel? Or not barrel, like chesty thing. At It's not called functional. Sophisticated. I'm looking at their page right now, and it looks like there's limited barrel. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, we can use these. Oh, poo, how do I make that? How do I make... I was just on its side. I just spent like loads of wood on these. No. Fine. We'll just figure something out for that then. But we could use these limited barrels. I didn't notice these were in here. I'm a bit peeved that I didn't see it, to be fair. Yeah, okay. I don't know how this is going to work then. Does it have to be, Okay, let's look for limited. Limited. It's just got one slot. Oh, they've got different recipes. Damn it. Okay. I'm not sure I can use the wood that I got then, because I got a lot of the mahogany wood. You know, that mahogany out there. Oh, I mentioned this yesterday as well, and there is a link in yesterday's, or the previous episode to this is description thingy. Anyway, Pufferfish has made his Silent Gear tutorial, so go check that out, because I know nothing about Silent Gears. You guys can go check him out instead. Right, I think it's time that we go look for a village, because I drastically need ender pearls, I believe. I think that's probably a good idea. Oh, I forgot that I put this this bee in over here. So we've got an iron bee. Lovely. Oh, you little bumhole. Okay, he wants to go over here. That's fine. Go on then. In you go. Oh, cool. He's going directly in there because he's got something to pollinate on. Sweet. Right, anyway. Yeah, we want to go get a villager and do a cleric. Crap. I just realised I don't have any blaze rods now. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. We'll hopefully find a cleric. We can always pick up his workstation and try it over and over, right? What's a good way of picking up villagers, though? There's warp plates, right? How do you do it? Is it plates like this? Plates. There we go. Warp plates, which... That'll only get us one warp plate, though. We need two. Oh, damn it. Yeah, we could do that with the ender pearls. Oh, but we need one more ender pearl. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go find one. Find a village. I'm not going to go for the village that I know is like down here somewhere, because I found that whilst I was in creative. So maybe we go somewhere else. Let's go up this way. Or we just go down. We go down, down, down. All the way down to here or something. Ideally I'd have a jetpack, but I don't know how to charge it right now. So I'm just going to walk it. And we'll try and get some food along the way. Now, I've still got my Silent Gear Silk Touchy thingy right here. So, copper ore, we can use that for our copper bees. So, I'm going to just stick that in here like this. And, yeah, continue on. Oh, I forgot about this. There's a what? No, what's it called? A waystone. There's a waystone up here. We didn't end up going to get it after it crashed just a couple of times. This is weird. There's just a random pumpkin, which we're definitely going to take, because we might need pumpkins for something. So, pumpkin seeds. Lovely. Quickly use my my sleeping bag, because I just had a look on the map. And that there looks like a village to me. And is that a... What the heck is a pyromancer? What? Okay, we might have to go over there. But this definitely looks like a village, right? Mine colonies has not been added yet, right? Because I probably should not get into a mine colony. There's a waystone already. Yeah. So no matter what, we've got a waystone. What the flipping heck is this? Is this the new villages mod? That's the pyromancer's place, I reckon. Yeah, it looks like it. That's pyromancer. And there's some villages. Villagers right there. Here we go. We are here. Right, now the big question. Loot. Really? That's the loot that I get? I get a stick. Brilliant. Big question is, do they have a cleric about? Because that's the dude that I want to trade with. Arcane Essence. We need that for like a bunch of spells and stuff, right? And here we go. Here is the waystone for this place. What's it called? Unnamed. Interesting. It doesn't name it anything. It's plain old village for now, I suppose. There's a bunch of unemployed people, which is always good. Nick all of the stuff from here. Oh, no, what are they called? Not a librarian. Librarian would be super useful as well if there's a lectern about. If not, we can make one, right? Where's the entrance to this place? That's right there. Yeah, cleric. Hello, cleric, my friend. Let's just get rid of those two things there. Stick this down. Cleric. Oh, hello, cleric. Now, they took my suggestion. I don't know if it was me that mentioned this to them, but I said to them, in All the Mods 7, when I saw that the Waystones don't take any levels, I was so excited and I was so happy about it. So I vaguely mentioned to the ATM team if you could take out the need for using levels to travel with Waystones. And I didn't really hear anything, but it looks like they have done that. So we can go all the way back to our home. And I'm going to turn off portal noises. Let's turn those off. So now whenever I travel, it's completely silent. Cool. Okay, so this is a very active sort of village right here. I don't have any coal mates, so I can't really trade you. There's loads of them. Flipping heck. What about you? You're also coal. Okay. I mean, we could get some iron boots off you, but meh. I'm looking for ways of getting good amounts of emeralds from these guys. How about let's lock in here so we can't hear them as much. Isn't the Fletcher really good? Because you can just use some sticks. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, I looked it up. It's 32 sticks from a Fletcher, so I might set one of those up. Anyway, this might be where we call it for today. We went and found a village and did some exploration. We set up some bee breeding. But yeah, let's call it there. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.